1. Which word best describes the sun at noon on a clear day? Two. Nancy and I have been conversing since 10 o'clock. What have we been doing? 3. It's amazing how rockets can reach the moon. What do we mean by amazing? 4. John is a good student, but Jane is a better student. Bill is even better than Jane. Who is the best student? 5. The cocktail party will begin at 7:45 in the evening. When will it start? 6. 60 children attended the air show last Saturday. How many were at the show? 7. Frank read a book a month ago, but Harry didn't. He was too busy. Who read the book? 8. Pat says he will call on Mary tonight. What will he do? 9. Bob wears a crash helmet when he works. What part of his body does it protect? 10. Tom is Steve's assistant. What's Tom? 11. Helen said, I would rather have steak than chicken. What does Helen prefer? 12. The aircraft has an extra fuel tank. What does it have? 13. The supervisor told me that Paul was fired. What happened to Paul? 14. The barber was cutting Major Allen's hair at 4 yesterday afternoon. At what time was Major Allen getting a haircut? 15. People say that Louise catches on quickly. What do they mean? 16. Weren't the students reading when the instructor arrived? 17. If you are driving a car and you see a sign that says, yield right of way, what should you do? 18. You should use this weapon for long range only. When should you use it? 19. Barbara said, Jan, you're just in time. What did Barbara mean? 20. George is going to the barber shop to get a haircut. Then he's going to the cafeteria to eat supper. When will George have his supper? 21. As soon as we arrived, the rain began to fall. When did it start raining? 22. What is a bulb used for? "23. What do you have in mind for tomorrow?" "24. Water was transformed into steam. What happened to the water?" "25. Will you get through with your homework soon?" "26. She's able to talk very fast." "27. Virginia always rides the bus to work." "28. Mr. Smith went to the store. He looked at some apples and bananas. He didn't like anything he saw, so he didn't buy anything." "29. Miss Kelly asked Joe if he was going to the movie. Joe said, "I'd like to, but I have to study for a quiz." "30. Traffic is heavy in town during the rush hour." "31. Mrs. Anderson speaks Spanish, and Mrs. Cox does too." "32. The students are going to miss their train." "32. The students are going to miss their train." "33. Visiting American homes gives you an opportunity to speak English." "34. Robert is comparable to Ernest in height and weight." "35. It takes approximately 3 hours by plane to go to New York." "36. The instructor says that every tape recorder is working now." "37. Although this saw is new, it is dull." "38. This book is in bad shape." "39. This hat fits me all right. I'll take it." "40. He didn't need a new car, but he bought one anyway." "41. I have a pain in my head." "42. The telephone operator cut in after I spoke for 3 minutes." 43. I heard an unfamiliar noise. 44. The doctor said the child was deaf. 45. John was too late to catch the bus. 46. The clerk asked the customer to try the coat on. The customer put it on and said, "The sleeves are not long enough." 47. I have to eat 3 meals a day. 48. Mary doesn't speak German. Susie doesn't either. 49. Mr. Brown glanced at his watch. 50. I don't like to borrow money. 51.
Do you live in a private home, Joe?
No, I live in an apartment.
Where does Joe live?
52. I'm ready to take off my coat and relax.
So am I.
What are they going to do?
53. Is there a cigarette machine at the snack bar?
No, not now. There used to be one, though.
What did the woman say about the snack bar?
54. Are the students going on the picnic today?
Yes, they're going in spite of the rainy weather.
How is the weather? 55.
Why are you going to the right?
Because the highway ahead is divided.
What did he say about the highway? 56. What is Mr. Anderson doing nowadays?
Well, he's going to get a job as a language instructor.
What did she say about Mr. Anderson?
57. Is John doing well in school?
He'd better concentrate on his lessons or he will fail.
How is John doing in school?
58. I need some money. I'll try to borrow some from Tom.
Tom never has any money, but William always does.
Who has the money?
59.
Was General Arnold a famous man?
Yes, even his enemies remember him.
What did the man say about General Arnold?
60. Where's Jim?
He's on his way to the post office
What for?
to send a letter to his mother.
What is Jim doing?